This is what a peak Risk of Rain performance looks like. Hello everyone, I'm Leo and today I want to talk about Risk of Rain 2 since its DLC has just been released, and if you didn't have a chance to try it out, right on point. Risk of Rain 2 is a roguelike third-person shooter where you're trying to escape from a planet full of deathful creatures, jellyfishes, golems, bugmans, shiny entities that are called grandparent. I used to play this masterpiece of an indie game when it was first released, and now once again, I found myself hooked with the new release DLC. Do you love Binding of Isaac's Demise? Did you play an addictive roguelite like Hades and finished it? Now it's time to plunge yourself into this madness, where the planet itself is trying its best to kill you, destroy you with each passing minute. Sequel to the first game, Risk of Rain 2 normally consists 6 stages that player goes through, fighting against bosses and then escaping the planet. This is the whole main concept, but trust me, easier said than done. With each stage, the climate, area, the creatures and also the bosses change, sometimes on your favor and sometimes not. Risk of Rain 2 having 12 playable characters and 11 selectable ones. That one character left appears, turns into, if to be frank, depending on the items that you gather. Players start playing as Commando and the Huntress and then unlock additional characters by doing challenges such as finishing the game once, completing 30 stages on multiple runs, freeing one space acid dog from void prison, and then suiciding. Each character has a different way of playing. Some do melee and some do only damage from afar. You might not agree with me here, but with this wide range of characters, of course, some of them are quite strong and easily to finish a run with. My advice would be that you play all of those characters one by one and then discover which suits your gameplay most. Commando, using dual guns, can finish its enemies from long range, where Huntress is more like a mid-range character, can hit multiple targets at once. Bandit, by finishing the third stage unlocks, is using a rifle and also a handgun that replenishes its cooldown with each time player gets a kill with this gun. Engineer using turrets, which also receive the item buffs that you gather. Multi is literally like a Bastion from Overwatch. Mercenary is Cyborg Ninja from Metal Gear Solid. Artificer can be summarized as maybe a mage, creating ice walls and using fire. Rex is half robot and half fauna creature which consumes its max health to deal damage. Loader punches her way through the all maps, basically in my opinion the most OP character of them all. Accurate is Space Acid Doggo that I mentioned to you before, and Captain summoning prawns from spaceship while using a shotgun-like weapon on his hand. To be honest, I find Loader and Captain the strongest character of this roster. Basically, Loader for me is a character unlocker kinda choice. I find it as a beginner class which helps player to unlock different characters and challenges to unlock again new items for next runs. Though unlocking the Loader itself might be a little bit tricky. You need to fight against a secret boss on one of the stages of the 4th level. So, good luck. With each item that you gather from the supply drops scattered around the planet, you gain a power-up. These power-ups can improve your movement speed, damage, granting you chain lightning ability, your maximum health, whatever you can think of. The game consists more than 50 different items, with each item granting a power-up to the character. Add it to the character's body. You see yourself transcending into a new being in order to escape this hell of a planet. But wait, how do you gather these items? Of course, you kill. You kill the creatures that are on the brink of the extinction. Risk of Rain 2's planet is literally like a zoo. Our main villain gathers different fauna, creatures and beings across the galaxy into this little zoo of a planet, basically to preserve it. And guess what? Our expedition spaceship crashes into this planet, and now we are here to fuck up this zoo. With each threat eliminated, we receive sweet money. With this currency we can unlock supply drops, activate drones and turrets to fight against this madness, to teleport upon next stage to next stage. There is no need to rush actually, as the game lets you to adjust how you want to continue to the next stage. As I mentioned before, time is our greatest enemy within this game. Game starts as easy difficulty and changes into medium after around 8 minutes. And right after that, around again 9 or 10 minutes later, game becomes hard, and then very hard, insane, I have severe depression, please someone just kill me difficulty, and so on. You can just spend your 30 minutes in the first stage for no reason if you want to. But yeah, everything's up to you. If you pass this learning curve of the game and unlock some characters, basically a run from first stage to the beating the boss takes around 45 minutes to 1 hour. And upon beating the game, you can unlock captain character as I mentioned before, maybe a new skill for your character, and feel this accomplishment. But after you finish the game once or maybe twice, you become the sole thing you swore to destroy, a monster. This is where things get interesting actually. By the 5th stage, you can adjust the teleporter, but what does it do? You know what? Loop you back to the fucking first stage, of course. But you might wonder, why would you do that? For bloodshed? Self-satisfaction? Depression? You name it. Basically, you loop back to the very first stage with ha 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 difficulty, fighting against hordes of enemies until you die. And if you ever feel tired or question your own existence, why would you bother even killing these creatures on extinction? You can just loop once and then go to the 3rd stage of the loop and enter the Celestial Gate. Within the Celestial Gate, you can find an obelisk, which lets you obliterate yourself from these pitiful strings of existence. There, you find yourself ending your own life, because no one can stop you ever, but only you, for some sweet lunar coins that you can buy upgrades with. Risk of Rain 2, probably one of the best games of 2021 and still one of the best roguelite games that you can ever play, either as single player or together with a friend, if you have one of course. Each character, each stage and each soundtrack is quite memorable, charming and unique. I recommend this piece of art to everyone, either if you played a roguelite before or not, it's just that good. Risk of Rain 2 can be purchased with $25 on Steam, Xbox or PlayStation. Grab this and unleash hell on this Garden of Madness.